see a couple people on. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm doing this from my phone and it's stupid. And I've been playing with this forever. And I don't know, 5 of you. Hey, girl! Yay! Okay. So yeah, here's the thing. I am recording live with my phone, and here I am. And I'm so silly. And I don't know how many comments I'm going to see right on my screen, though right now it's not that bad. So I just want to pull it up on my laptop. This is, okay, that's much better, but delayed. That's weird. I'm just seeing myself everywhere. So yeah, hi. I'm here. I'm gonna take a drink of this water, and it's had, good morning, and it's had lemon in it all night, which means it's gonna be nice and bitter, but I'm thirsty and I forgot to get water before I push live, so here we are. Tastes like lemon rinds. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Thank you. It has been, I looked back, and it has been since July 11th that I recorded. And I did that one live too, which was terrible. The lighting is just obnoxious in my house. So I'm playing with it. I'm trying because I've been stitching things and I want you to see them in the truest color you possibly can. So just a little while people are hopping on, summer was busy. I think right after my last video, we went on vacation. We went to the UP in Michigan. It was fabulous. We were in a house, a big house right on Lake Michigan. So that was super awesome. We had one day of storms, which meant the waves were like obnoxious. They were as big as my husband, and he's over 6 foot. So that was super fun. Let's see, after that, Axel was doing his therapy every day, so it was like he was in school every day. Archer was home with me, which was why recording was really hard. I had carpal tunnel surgery, probably around maybe the 12th or the 14th. I was looking at the calendar. I can't remember for sure, but I'm going on, it'll be 3 weeks on Monday, and then I can finally ditch the bandage. It's gross. I mean, it's not bad, but I feel a lot better, and my hand doesn't go numb nearly as much anymore. It still does a little bit, but I don't have the muscle spasms, and I just started a week ago holding my Q-snap again, and that makes it hurt, and guess what? There is something to go along with that, but we'll do that at the end. So what else? Let's see. Axel started kindergarten last Wednesday. Archer started his Early Learning Institute through Michigan State University, which is amazing. It is a therapy program for preschoolers who have been diagnosed with autism. It's basically a preschool environment and receiving behavioral therapy as well. Today was day 4 for him. He goes 4 full days a week. They are long days, but he's loving it, and he just, even in 4 days, it's just amazing. AJ, my 15-year-old, started his sophomore year and also started driver's ed. So I have a lot to say about that because I'm scared. What else? We lost my kitty Jackson a couple weeks ago. That was sad. She was just really old and confused, and I made the decision really fast, and my husband took her to the vet and stayed with her and probably pet her more in that hour than he's ever pet her before. She was an old girl. She was 18. I miss her all the time when I go to bed. She was my bed buddy. So that happened. It's been busy. That's why I haven't been here. I'm sorry. It's been busy. But I'm here now. A little business update for 3 Owl Threads pre-sale. After this goes off live, I will put links down below. Bags have been not happening because I've been busy. But one exciting announcement is that I am going to start offering the Gentle Art sampler threads and wool threads and whatever threads anybody wants. So Thank you. Jackson was my first adult pet. I adopted her from the Humane Society when I was pregnant with my teenager. My husband, his dad, it's my ex-husband now, but my husband was allergic to cats. Didn't care getting a cat. And so she was my first pet as an adult. And it was hard. It was hard. She's my baby. And the other kitties miss her too. So, so gas threads at 3 Owl Threads. I will link my Facebook group below. I am having a sale. I'm making my first order. I don't have them right now, but I'm going to make my first order mid-November. I will decide on a date then. And I am going to be offering those threads at a pretty deep discount for my back to school sale. That's what we'll call it. Back to school sale. They'll be at a good price. So like I said, once this goes off live, I will insert the link to my Facebook page, or you can search it. It's 3 Owl Threads pre-sale. There's a dash between the pre and the sale. Join it. I will approve you. I will be announcing the sale in the next couple days. I'm so excited. The Gentle Art threads are my absolute favorite dyed threads. Favorite. So that's happening. Bags will be coming pretty soon. I actually have now that the kids are in school, I actually have time to work. Who knew? So that's good. Okay, enough of that boring stuff. I have whips. I have a finish. Oh, I forgot my stuff over there. I'm gonna have to go get it. I have some haul. So we're gonna do all that, but I have to go grab my bag. Hang tight. It's not a really big bag, but it's a bag. And my finish is in it, so I have to grab that first. Okay, so I finished this. It's still a little tender. I finished this yesterday. I picked it up and just really wanted to finish something, so I did. It's Lizzie Kate's Promise Me. I kind of like this location for recording. It is not that bad. I picked all my own threads because I didn't actually have the threads when I started this. I wrote it down, May 2nd, 2016. So it was a Mania start. And it's on 27 count linen. I think it's that super linen. I'm pretty sure it's that super linen. Here's the chart, and I'm going to pass the stash on that. So, woohoo! If you are interested in this Lizzie Kate chart, it's not marked up or anything. I made a working copy, so it is pristine. If you're interested in this chart, after I end the live portion, because otherwise I won't see it, after I end the live portion, leave me a comment with, I don't know, a sentence with the word promise in it. Do that. Don't mention giveaway. I'm getting out of the way early. Something with the word promise in it. If you want that, and I will mail that to you anywhere, anywho. Super fun. I will leave that out. I think with a big old table, I would have some place to, okay. Anyway, okay, so whips and new starts, everything's going to be intermingled because everything is in my treasure chest, which you can see here. I got this chest from my my mother-outlaw, my ex-mother-in-law. She's my outlaw. I'm not exactly sure when. It was definitely after I moved into this place. So his dad and I were divorced for a long time. But anyway, she was getting rid of it. I really liked it. I got a couple things actually that she gave me. So, okay, so my newest start was yesterday. Let's just take a minute. This is the Seasons Change Stitch Along by Ship's Manor. there is a Facebook group, and I will try to link that below a little bit later. These are his threads for the stitch along. I just need you to see these. They're so pretty. I am stitching this. I have the other threads too. I am stitching this on a 32 count Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics in Iris. 32 Jobelin, yep. And these are the threads. They're all Ship's Manor threads. They're so pretty. I can't even. As I was stitching it yesterday, I was so excited. So pretty. So I would encourage all of you to hop on over to Eric's website and purchase this. I don't remember how much it was. Obviously, it must have been reasonable. So put that there next to the kinetic sand. Okay, another new start that I had was this peacock sampler from Sub Rosa Designs, not sure, on Etsy. This is all I have done. I am doing this on a 40 count grandpa's sleeve, I think this is, or grandma's slip. It's one or the other. I'll know when I get to my haul later. Grandma's sleeve, grandpa's slip. I just don't remember. Oh my gosh. And I don't have it written down in there. This is using all Weeks Dye Works flosses. I love it. 40 count. That is something. This is a stitch along that I horned my way in on with on Instagram with Jew, I think is her name, from X Jew Designs. She's almost done with hers. And Red Poppy Crafts and Stitchy Mom and maybe somebody else. I don't really remember. But I was like, oh, I need that. And then I had it. So I love that. I have another new start. This I started, I want to say I started it back in July. It's been a while. Sewing Cats. This is Adele's Pussycat Sal, is it called? Del Cat's Pussy Sal. Haha, that's what it is. There is a Facebook group. I will try to link that below when the live stream is done. It is a design from Soda Stitch. How can you not? How could I not? So I made a little start. I think this is Chloris, 32 count Jobelin in Chloris from Under the Sea Fabrics. I started at the top with the first white kitty. Oh my gosh, look at this fabric. I love this spot. This is such a great spot. You can see color. Amazing. Isn't it awesome, Heather? Honestly, I'm going to say this. Leslie, if you watch this eventually, I'm sorry. I saw this fabric and I was like, there is no way in heck I'm ever going to find anything to stitch on this fabric. This is loud and crazy, and I love me some loud and crazy. But when I got this chart, I was like, yeah, the Pussycats are going on Chloris. That is happening. So this is my start on that white cat. Nothing big. I think that I worked on it for a day or two, maybe. So it doesn't even have, oh yes it does. I just put it in a project bag yesterday. Up until last night it didn't even have a project envelope. But it does now. So I have to get back to that. As I say with everything, I have to get back to that. Now I'm just grabbing stuff. Okay, so while I know, aren't they cute? While I was convalescing, okay, so I knew that I wasn't going to be able to not stitch after I had my surgery. So there were 2 days where I didn't because I was hopped up on Tylenol 3. That was an amazing product right there. But before then, I think the night before, maybe a few nights before, I set up my Easy Stitch lap stand. I think it's what it was called. It's one of those wooden lap stands from Timeless Treasures. And I bought back when there was that super deal on Amazon. Somebody was selling them, a seller was selling them for like -$5. I purchased all of the scroll frames and the easy basting system, I think it's called. Anyway, and a lap stand. So I put it all together. I don't like the stand. I'm not a fan, but it did what it needed to do to get me stitching. So I was working on Satsuma Street's Garden Cat. I don't know that I have a true picture of it. I'll just have to. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. Satsuma Street's Garden Cat. You've all seen it. I think Kellyanne is working on this, or she just finished it. So I thought that would be easy. There are blocks of color. There's still lots of color changes, though. For God's sakes. But blocks of color, I figure I could do that while I was high, right? So I did. And I used the basting system, which is sticking to my bandage. And I got a lot done. When I picked this up, I only had that little tulip done. So I did some stitching on this. This is probably a week's worth of work. I guess if I looked at my planner, which is way over there, I've been writing it down. But the colors are gorge, all DMC. It's been fun. I did get tired of it. This is also on that super linen. I think I got it, or my neighbor got it for me at a thrift store a while back, so I was trying to use it. It's not my favorite. It's got like rayon or spandex or something in it, and like lycra. I don't know. Maybe you guys know what that is. I don't know. Anyway, I worked on that. That was my carpal tunnel project. I'm not sure that I know I got it out, but I'm not sure if I've worked on it since you've seen it. The Sarah Davis Clonmel sampler from Stitchy Box. I haven't worked on it in a month, but I did pick new threads. There's also a stitch along, I think in Stitch Mania, it's an event. And you can go to Stitchy Box and still buy this. But I did sit down for my last check-in and pick out some more flosses. So sadly, I was working, I mean, there's still other ways, but I was working on this pattern on my iPad. And because my iPad, the cable has disconnected inside, so it's no longer touch. It's happened a few times, and my cousin is going to fix it as soon as I manage to get it to her. Our second iPad, which is the one for the kids, one night while it was charging, so I always charge them at night, it got super hot and went black, and it was hot the next morning. I don't know if that one's going to make it. I have to take it to the Apple store. I don't know. Have you guys ever had that happen? Rough. While I was on vacation in the UP, why wouldn't you take a Santa stitch? So I took this 2004 Prairie Schooler Santa that Jill and I are stitching together. I think she might be done. I don't know. But I managed, I don't even know what I did on this. I think, oh, there was only the outline of his coat at the time. It looked like a Grimm from Harry Potter, but red. So I filled it all in, did some of his scarf, and you can see. Abby! So happy you're here. Yeah, so I worked on that for a few nights. Not lots of stitching happened in the UP. It's crazy pants. There was, in one house, there were 10 of us. 4 adults. Well, 5 if you count my cousin's oldest. I guess she's 21. She's an adult. And then 2 toddlers. They aren't even toddlers. You know, whatever. Is that your favorite Santa? I love it. I love it. So anyway, not a lot of stitching happened up north. Coffee Quaker. I haven't touched this in a while. Surprised Natasha hasn't kicked me out of the group. But Coffee Quaker, we all know it and love it. Thank you. My project choices are all over the place. I am apparently very eclectic. Hey, Jen. So here's Coffee Quaker. And I know I've worked on it a little bit. I've got my pattern right here. So, but not too recently. The last time I worked on it, I did this little tulip and I started this big motif. I really like this one. Also on 40 count, I apparently I've forgotten that. Santa was on an 18 count something. Abby, I was watching your live stream. Was that last night, the night before? And all of those monochromatic pieces I was really jealous of. And I still really want to find that long dog book that you have because I'm going to stitch all that tomorrow. So 40 count Meadow Rue, and I'm using the called for threads, which are probably like Weeks and Gast. Right? Gast and Classic Colorworks. And Weeks. I see Weeks in there. I like it. Of course I do. I'm stitching it. My nose is itchy. Flosstube itchy nose. Oh. For National Cross Stitch Day, is it National World Cross Stitch Day? I don't even remember. There was a little reminder that came up in Stitch Mania, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work on that. So I think I worked on it for more than one day. It is the first project I ever bought for my LNS right before they moved farther away from me. That's okay. I haven't been to the new store. It is, yeah, with a needle and thread. I'm just trying to find the color or the picture of the chart. Here it is. And it's called Needle and Thread. Brenda Gervais. She's so cute. I am stitching this on 32 count mellow, I believe. From Picture This Plus. And when I started this, I had only this part done. So we're getting there. I got a lot done. I love it. I'm working 1/2. This must be 36 count. It's 36 count. 1/2 with all of the called for colors. I'm trying really hard right now as I pick things to pick things that I haven't stitched on in a really long time. And this one I think I bought last summer and stitched on it for a few days. Good morning. Stitched on it for a few days and then put it away. So I've really been enjoying getting out things that I haven't worked on for a while because, you know, I've got a lot going on here. A lot. My Spooked Mystery Sampler will be coming out tomorrow, I hope. Coffee Stitcher and I are going to finish up part 3 together. This is, well, it's not a mystery anymore, so I'm going to show you. Yeah, all 3 parts. So we'll be working on this one. I pulled out, this is part 3. So I pulled this out to finish the border because Garrett had finished his border, and then we could on September 1st. Yay! I'm so excited. Stitch girl, stitch. So I pulled out part 3 so that I could do the border, and I opened it, and wouldn't you believe part 3 wasn't in here. You can see there are charts. There's a couple extras. There are 2 bonus charts in here, but the actual 3rd piece was not in there. Good morning. I was so angry. I was just like, why, when you order things, I ordered them through Down Sunshine Lane and I ordered the entire kit. So I spent like $80 on this project. The fabric, the floss, the charts, the embellishment pack. It was ridiculous. Why would I open up each individual one to make sure that the chart is actually in there? Oh, I was chapped. So I emailed Down Sunshine Lane, and it was a Friday night. Of course, it was a Friday night. I'm like, I'm not going to get any response. And then I emailed Lizzie Kate. I'm like, hey, I spent a gajillion dollars on this. There's no chart in here. What am I going to do? So we actually went to the zoo the next day, and while I was at the zoo, Alan from Lizzie Kate responded, and he's like, I'm so sorry. Send me your address. We will send you that chart. Amazing. Thank you, Alan from Lizzie Kate. And then the Down Sunshine Lane girl, whose name escapes me, sorry, she also emailed later in the day, which was awesome for a Saturday, and she's like, email Lizzie Kate. So I know, Abby, right? Like, why? I mean, if it's eBay or something, you check to see what the chart looks like. Make sure you weren't robbed or anything. But why would I check that? So check your charts. Just check them. Just check them. They might not be in there. But anyway, that should be coming. I hope it comes today because it was Saturday. Oh, of course, if it didn't go out till Monday, it might not come until tomorrow. I hope it comes soon. He said he was sending it. But anyway, so I have parts 1 and 2 done. And that's it. And this is on the kit fabric from Picture This Plus. It's a 32 count Belfast in Ale. And as you can see, I have done the third part, or the border of the third part, which I was able to do without the chart because, one, I looked at the picture, but then Garrett had said it was the exact same to help me out. If it helps you, it's the exact same. And that did help me. So thank you. Yes. Check your charts. I was really surprised by how many people were mentioned my folding. Okay, so here's the thing. I should probably clarify this. Stuff like this, it probably doesn't matter as much. Blankets that you're going to be using for years, if you constantly fold in the same place, it will make your fabric weaker. It just will. That's common sense. But stuff like this, it probably doesn't matter, but I do it anyway. So please don't take my word for gospel. I don't know anything. I just do stuff. That is so funny though. Oh my gosh. I felt bad, like I was making everybody think that their projects were gonna disintegrate. Your projects will not disintegrate. I'm sure. Don't quote me on that though either, because maybe they will. They're still not used to all this talking. Quite a while back, I pulled out Gwen by what? Nora Corbett. She's one of the bewitching pixies. I have a picture of her somewhere. We all know, whoops. We all know Gwen. I'm gonna get there eventually. I got a lot done on her. Before I picked her up again, I had all the black done and like the first little bit of green. So here she is. I love it. Honestly, I don't think that this would take that long to do if I would just do it. Wouldn't it be nice to have my first Nora / Mira in the bag eventually, so to speak? Oh, that is on 32 count sand. Oh, I have it written down. 32 count linen desert sand. That was a linen piece that I got from Rainbow Stitchery when she was going out of business. I pulled out Spring Delivery by Plum Street Samplers for a little bit. I had last left it with the horse's butt being done. This is what it looks like. This is the whip that I adopted from Stephanie at Lindy Stitches. that, you know, someday I'll actually get done. There's so not that much left because she had done so much of it when I got it from her. Well, I feel bad holding on to this because she gave me her baby and I've stuffed it in a box like an abusive parent. So I finished the front of the horse and I think that's it. I think that's all I did. So really, I have to finish the rabbit and all the flowers on the harness, the 1842. I have to finish the 1842, this harness, the rabbit or hare, I don't know. And then I have to fill this in. And I think I have to put in some of these little round baubles. That is not that much. This is stitched on a 36 count silk weavers in unknown color. It is beautiful. When Stephanie stitched, she was doing 2/2, and I thought that's insane. Apparently, a lot of people stitch 2/2 on 36 count. I'm not one of them, I guess. Not on this. On my Sarah Davis Clonmel sampler, I am doing that on 36 count. I didn't say that. 36 count vintage country mocha linen. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it 2/2 because I want the letters to stand out and because there's not any real fill-in work. It gets too crowded for me when like you actually have to fill in stuff. I don't like it because I feel like my stitches get wonky. So I'm doing it 1/2, which is fine. I think it's beautiful. It's going to be so pretty. And I already like know where I want to put it, I think. I just need to finish it. I worked on so much stuff, you guys, in 6-7 weeks. I picked up my beautiful sea sail again. I really kind of hated it for a while. But then I picked it up again and I remembered how much I really liked Eric's fabric or threads and worked on it and worked on it. And then I realized I was totally going to run out of this Bonnie's blue and it needed to go around the whole thing. So I stopped working on it because I only had like one thread left and I had to order another one. So this is where I am. I finished, when I was working on it, this ship. I finished this lighthouse. I finished a couple baubles. I did this fish and this, I don't know, clam, seashell, Quaker thing, and I did a bunch of the border. This is on 32 count opalescent linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. Thanks, Sharon. Welcome. Like, this is the first time you've watched me? I've been around for 2 years. I'm just, God, that sounds crazy. Like, I'm not like that, but I'm so excited. You know what I do sometimes? When I'm watching Flosstube, especially lately since the kids are gone and like they don't interrupt me 20,000 times, is I will just watch recommended films or recommended videos, and I'm finding so many people. So I'm super excited that you're here. Yay! I love new people. Flosstube has like gone insane. Can anybody keep up? Does anybody keep up anymore? I don't think so. What was I saying? Thank you. Hey, Glenna. 32 count Belfast, opalescent, Under the Sea Fabrics, Naiad. That's what this is. Gorgeous. So I did end up getting some of that Bonnie blue when I gave Eric all of my money within like a weekend. All of my money, Eric. All of my money. Oh, I pulled this out for like a minute and then I didn't anymore. This is the Lizzie Kate Green Flip It series. I started this so long ago. I'm not exactly thrilled with the DMC conversions. Maybe it'll look a lot better when I show it to you. But I almost finished the first part, the first one, and then I was like, I'm done with this. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. I did the branches, the leaves, and then this bush down here, and I just didn't like, on camera it looks a lot better. There's very little definition between those two greens. And I think I probably just need to like suck it up and do some color changes. It was okay. It's not terrible. This is a 28 count linen, a natural linen. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm not sure that I have it written down in here. It's nothing spectacular. It might just be one of those tubes from, I bet you that's it, from like Charles Craft. It's a tube of linen. Do you hear that? It's my cat Pixie playing. Pixie! No, you leave her alone. Lucy's all, ooh, what's going on? Okay, I picked up my Halloween Town from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I think this was a Mania start. Oh, okay, Sharon. Well, good. I'm glad that you've caught me. There, you're gonna want to go back and watch the beginning though. I'm looking at your message, but you're gonna want to go back and look at the beginning, just so you know. Not right now, but when I'm all done. The Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Halloween Town. I made a start on this, I don't know when, for Mania maybe, I don't know. And I had done this pumpkin right here. That was it. So I thought, you know, I think that I want to work on this. I bought the kit when it came out. I bought the kit at the same time I bought the Christmas Town. So I don't even know what this fabric is. Oh, 28 count Crystal Wren by Picture This Plus. Using all the called for threads. This is what I got done. I got a lot done and I love it. It's sparkly. I'm glad you can see the sparkles. And it's a lot of fun. So I am not in my usual stitchy spot. I have actually changed my stitchy spot. I don't have my desk anymore. We got rid of it and then we burned it one night and drank cocktails. In the backyard. We burned it in the backyard. Not because it was bad or anything, just because it was really clogging up my living room and I needed it opened up a little bit more. So actually you can see right here is where that desk used to be. And my chair, is it right there? Yeah, it's right there. My chair is pushed to the side, so you can't really see that, but I actually face out now instead of facing the window. So to get some light, I'm actually in my dining room and I have another big window. I'm trying to find a good place to do these videos again. And it's really cloudy and gross today. So anyway, Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, Halloween Town, got some work done. Hey there! While you're at work, you're so saucy. I didn't even start cross stitching until after I quit my job. After I decided to become a stay-at-home mom. And I am sure though that I would be watching Flosstube at work all the time. I used to read blogs. I was a notorious blog watcher. And I worked, that's so funny. I worked at a community college and one Christmas break after the students leave, it's usually pretty light if you work in academia. I'm sure you would know that, but around the holidays it's light a lot of places. And I watched an entire season of The Walking Dead, the first season of The Walking Dead on Netflix, at work during our break where we were still working. And we the friend that I worked with, she and I used to watch the Office episodes during slow times too. We only got busted once by our dean, but he was a young guy and totally a fan of The Office, so it was pretty funny. He was like, don't get caught by anybody but me. Okay, so I worked on the Sugar Skull by Mill Hill for like a hot minute, and then realized that my count's off. I hate this project, so I don't even know why I'm showing it. I feel like I just need to get a new piece of, Leslie's sending me my fabric of the month. Woo! Thanks, Leslie. I feel like just cutting a whole new piece of this and starting over and doing it like paid style. Thanks, Audrey. Yeah, don't get busted unless your boss is like super cool and watches with you, cross stitches. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It makes me angry. I kind of just want to chuck it, but I really like it. I haven't found a good way to do this kit. And now where's my count? I'm shaking the camera, sorry. Okay. There's still other things. I worked on the bird lady for a while. The bird keeper, otherwise known as the bird keeper by the good housewife. Jill and I are working on this together too. She might almost be done, but this is what she looks like. I love her. And I am doing her on 36 count vintage country mocha 1/1. And this is what I have done. I don't remember when I pulled her out last. It was a while ago. Maybe you've already seen this. I don't know. I'm just grabbing everything that's near me. Oh, Abby, I do too. I love her. And I'm not using the NPI silks. I am using DMC, and a couple of them, like the DMC for these right here is really ugly. So I might brighten her up a little bit. Or find like an overdyed, I'm getting hot. Find an overdyed in my stash because I can sub stuff out, right? I need to get back to that. I need to get back to all of the things. All of the things. Jill hasn't been cracking the whip. I need Jill to be the boss of me. Okay. Oops. Better start a new pile. Those are getting slippery. Okay. I know I posted this on Instagram, but I don't think that I've shown it in a video. This was a start. Did I start this on July 4th? Or did I make this? I might have made this a Mania start. Oh, I started it on Memorial Day. That's what it was. One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I'll try to find a picture for you because it's beautiful. Oh, for the love of... Here you go. So, One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Here I am. I'm trying to get rid of that shadow, but it's not my shadow. It's on the picture. I love this. I love it. I am using the called for classic colors, which are right here. 3 different colors. I've used 2 out of 3. So I finished all of this blue, and then pay close attention to my seams or my margin. Yeah. If there was ever a case of fabric chicken, this is it. It is 1 1/4 inches on this side, and it is 3/4 inches on this side. Yeah, this is a fat quarter. 32 count Legacy, I want to say. Yes, 32 count Legacy fat quarter. Picture this plus. If I were you, unless you like to live on the wild side, I would not suggest trying to put this on a fat quarter 32 count. Don't do it. It's a lot of scariness. It's huge. But I did it. I will probably not, because it's so big, I likely won't frame it. I will make it a wall hanging. So a 3/4 inch seam or a margin is not that big of a deal. It's fine. But if I wanted to do it any other way, that would be probably an issue. Hard telling. So that was fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Abby, I'm so glad you're here for this next one. Kindred Spirits. I really, this wouldn't take that long to finish. So Kindred Spirits by the Primitive Needle. Got this from Abby. I am using HDF silks. My first project with HDF. Here's the, I know, right? The black. And I am stitching this on 40 count linen murky that Jill gifted me. And here it is. It's so beautiful. HDF is delicious. It really is. I haven't worked on this in a while though, so I've forgotten. But there it is. And I did, like Abby, I switched out the spelling of Kindred. In the chart, it's spelled with an I. Thank you, Jessica. It's spelled with an I, and all I could hear was Abby screaming, "My great, great, great grandkids are gonna know that I could spell." So I just made it up, and it looks great. So I need to get back to this because I love it. I love it. It really is. You can thank Sim Swank for that. Jill sent this piece and then a piece of cyprium, and I don't remember if it was 32 or 36 count. And I almost went with cyprium because I almost went with cyprium because it was a lower count, and I thought I could see better. But I have cheaters, so I can see to the moon with those things on. And it looks really good on the murky, and Jill thought that was the one that I should use, and so she was the boss of me at that point, and so that's what we did. I love it. Oh, is this it? That might be it. We might have finally gotten through all those whips. That's something I haven't started yet. These are all empty. All right. Did we do it? I think we did. Those were all the things that I worked on. I might have worked on, it is a Filipino project. I'm so proud of that. I've got a lot of culture in me. I don't remember if I showed you guys my Kathy Barrick Three Snakes in Paradise. Did I show you that the last time that I worked on it? I feel like I might have worked on it again. But if I didn't, here's that. This is the project that I kitted up in Las Vegas, Nevada. I always have that run through my head. This is what it looks like. I love Adam and Eve. I'm the least religious person on the planet. I'm sure there are people less religious than me. I feel like the least religious person on the planet, but I am obsessed with Adam and Eve, probably because she was such a bee. Go ahead, Eve, eat the damn apple. Do it. Doom us all. I just love it. So that's what that looks like. I am doing it on a piece of 32 count something. Oh God, I don't know. I'm the least religious person on the planet. I don't know. Was she a whore? I don't remember. Was she the like girlfriend of Jesus? I don't know who Lilith is. You better tell me. Stephanie, tell me. Tell me who Lilith is. Does she need to be my hero? I feel like she's been pegged the like tramp of biblical times. Not Mary, though that's sketchy, but I feel like Lilith was naughty. I am doing this, I said 32 count on a piece of something from Adam's first wife. Really? The Bible's so violent, isn't it? Whew. There's so much going on in there. Not much. Okay, good to know. Oh, really? I need to check out History Channel documentary or read about it, because that's who was Delilah the Jeez, oh Pete's. I guess so. Women, hey, we are the bosses of ourselves, right? We are not subservient to anybody. Least of all you, Adam. You and your nakedness. Nobody wants to see that. That'd be really fun. We should have Clouds Factory do that. Chart all the women of the Bible. NPIs, that's what I keep trying to pull out. I purchased all of the NPIs for this project, and it was super expensive, and I still am in sticker shock. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. No. Yeah, Samson and Delilah. I still don't know. I don't know. I don't know the story. Anyway, that was the last one. Oh, someone get Amber on the line. See what she can do. I feel like that's probably a bad option. Bad option. Bad option. So yeah, here we go. I got some haul. Do you want to see it? Got some stuff. So I was really stressed out this summer. I'm not sure if I said that. I'm just going to let you guys talk about the Bible. I know nothing. I know zero things. Ouch about the Bible. I know that I just hurt my hand though. And my little sticker's coming off. I need to change that. So it was a rough summer, and oh great. Now Stephanie's on, Miss Oh So Crafty. Here I am, I'm outing myself. Gosh darn it. Stephanie, avert your eyes. You're not looking. I've so blown my budget for the next 5 years. How's my stigmata? It's pretty good. I can take off the bandage on Monday, and hopefully it'll stop bleeding then. It's not bleeding. Okay. So I bought some stuff. Let me find my bag. I think about where I put it. So I started out in July really well. I'm getting hot. That's why I'm playing with my hair. And I purchased one chart, and it's Letitia's fault. Letitia, if you're watching, this is your fault. Courtney Collection Peacock. I had to. Are you kidding me? I had to. It took me a long time to find it. I ended up getting it from Gypsy Wools. I had ordered it from ABC Stitch Therapy. Is that what that place is called? And I got like zero response from them for over a week. And then Gypsy Wools, I was like, well, I guess I'll just, maybe they don't have it. So I'll order it from Gypsy Wools, and they sent it the next day. Guys, customer service, send me an email. I would have waited. Instead, I got it someplace else. So Courtney Collection Peacock. I did not participate in the Picture This Plus Christmas in July sale because I was on vacation and our internet sucked. Otherwise, I might have, but I didn't. But then I came home and purchased stuff from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics because she had a 20% off sale. And they don't, it was legit like 10 days and I never heard from them. Like 10 days, I should get a shipping notification or a notification that it was like stitching bits and bobs all over again. Whatever. I learned my lesson and I got my chart, so it's fine. So I ordered some fabric from Leslie, of which this isn't one. This is the Love Child fabric of the month, 32 count Joblin. I mean, I did order it, but it was the fabric of the month. So that's pretty. This is Opalescent Looking Glass. And I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland. I did. I emailed and they canceled my order, Addie. Because this was back in like, they better not. I emailed and canceled. And they told me it was fine. So anyway, Opalescent Looking Glass, 32 count Belfast, see sparkle, sparkle. I'm going to put an Alice in Wonderland piece on this. I think I have a digital download for one from Jardine Privé, and that's the one that I want. And I think that it's in like a snow globe. In my brain, I have that one somewhere. This is 32 count Belfast in Properly Primitive, which I really like. Awesome sauce. And I feel like, I don't know why I purchased this. I think that the color, this color is probably off from what it was, but this is 32 Joblin in Georgia Peach. I don't know why I would have purchased this peach fabric, but I like it. I mean, I remember ordering it. I probably thought it looked a little less peachy. A little less peachy than it does. So I know, Natasha, that Prim fabric, I went insane. There's more coming. I mean, not coming like in the mail, but more in my lap. So I bought those and I was like, great fabric. I've got fabric. Oh, this was, oops. That's something that's kitted, sort of. This, it is also Under the Sea. Hold on here. I'm not going to get that because that's going to be ugly. Oh, I think this was a fabric of the month too. Zephyrus, 32 count Joblin. I actually have, except for the one that I dropped, some Ships and Manor threads for his Christmas Town stitch along. And I'm putting it on this fabric. But I have to cut it. That's why they're together. Oops. Do you guys hear my chickens? They're like croaking. They stopped because I said chickens because they're smart. Okay, I need to put that someplace. Okay, so then, in no particular order. Oh wait, there's another piece of fabric. Winterbrook. What was I going to put on this? I was going to put something on this. Maybe this. Oh, I was going to do, you guys can hear the chickens. Their coop is right out the door. Winterbrook from Leslie, 32 count Joblin. I think that was a fabric of the month at one time. Everybody has it and I just really wanted it. And I thought I was going to do the Christmas Town on this. No, Natasha, those are my chickens. The kids are at school. That's why I'm able to do this for 59 minutes. Wow, it's a long one. Somebody must be trying to lay. Anyway, okay, so Then I was talking to Garrett, Coffee Stitcher, and we were talking about fabric, and we were talking about Ship's Manor, and I was saying, oh, I've been thinking about joining his primitive Fabric of the Month club, and he's like, oh my god, his fabrics are great, you need to do that. So I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. So I went on Eric's site and bought all of the things, including the fabrics and some sale threads and like thread packs, which I'm not going to get all of them out, but some of them are really gorgeous. Like, I'll show you the loose ones. These threads, gorgeous, gorgeous. These, I think, because they have spooky tags, I think this is a Halloween limited edition. I think these were limited edition too. Anyway, so I picked up some fabrics because of course I did. This is a blue silvery moon. Garrett's actually using this for something, and that's why I got it. I don't remember what he's using it for, but that matters not. You'll see it, I'm sure. Okay, silvery moon, 32 count, Belfast. So pretty. And that color is spot on. This is such an excellent spot for videos. I'm gonna have to like jazz up my wall. You see my Christmas, where is it? My Christmas wall hanging from last Christmas that I never took down. This is from Eric's Primitive collection, the August Prim. So that is this month's Prim fabric. This green. And it doesn't have a name, it's just called August Prim. 32 count Belfast. Love. Love, love, love. And this is Mummy Wraps. This is my favorite of what I got. 32 count. Mummy Wraps. And I really like it because of the staining. I just love it. I love it. It's so pretty. And what's going to go on that? And then this one also from his Primitive collection is called Busy Bee. This reminds me of the carrot. Thank you. This reminds me of that carrot fabric that XJU Designs did. And Letitia got it for her peacock posies. Peacocks and posies. That's what that reminds me of. Then, as if that wasn't enough, more fabric, I finally went out on XJU Designs Etsy shop. I finally drank that Kool-Aid and purchased some of her fabrics. Because why not? So this, I know, okay, so Tracy said in her live video, which was the night before last, that her, yeah, they're like ooky. Natasha, me too. I love fabric. So anyway, this is Grandma's Slip. So my peacock sampler from Sub Rosa Designs is 40 count Grandma's Slip. This is what's left. So just aged yellow ivory. And it has smell to it. I don't know what it is. Like it's not a flowery smell, but something's very soothing about the smell of her fabric. I don't know what it is. It's very strange. And she sent me a gift thread. I didn't even realize. Do not wash. Wickered basket. Oh, nice. I got, so that's a 40 count Grandma's Slip. This is 40 count Grandpa's sleeve. So it's darker, dirtier. If Grandpa had a sleeve that looked like this, I don't know. Grandma needs to do your laundry. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I was super excited about those, that I was able to get those. And then I got a 32 count fat quarter of Rocky Mountain, which also love just like a nice white with gray. Uh-oh, I've got low battery. I might need to plug that in. We're almost done here. I'll have to pick up the pace. And then I got some of her smaller pieces that were just like a grab bag. I can't see what I'm doing now. Hold on here. Close. There we go. So pretty, like ornament size. Love, 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 love. Love those two. Okay. I did some eBaying while I was drunk. I feel like I already have this. What is this out here for? Oh, if I find it downstairs, I'm going to die. So with I needle from The Good Housewife, and there's fabric involved. I'm sure I don't have this one. It's not this one. So I got that for like a steal. I thought they weren't. Okay, bye. I thought they weren't designing anymore. But here's the 2017 Prairie Schooler Santa. That's weird. Oh, I'm not gonna unwrap all these, but I did buy the Nora Bella portraits. There's 2 of them in there. I'm not gonna show you because it would take a lot of time. And all the Kreinik and stuff. Yep, bought those. More drugged eBay purchases. The Good Housewife. Wife into Thy Garden. I like that one. And this other one with the picture file. One seed for another. Those chickens are getting worked up. I might have bought this cross stitch collection 2001 to 2010 DVD. I might have. I bought some needle minders from Jen at Delicious Threads. I might have gotten those because I need another needle minder. Not at all. One of them you've seen. The star with the glitter. Didn't have any patriotic stuff. Oh, Jessica, if you were following that, I took it at like the last minute. I'm a sniper. I watch and I take them at the last minute. I'm pretty sure I got that for under 25 bucks. I know those chickens. Yep, needle minders. What else do I have in here? Did I show you these that I got from Abby? I purchased them from Abby like in May. Did I ever show you those? I'm excited. That one I think you can probably see on her wall. I don't know about that one. Stitch those never. Dreaming of Tulips. Okay, so I participated in a mystery summer package thing through Under the Sea Fabrics. And my partner sent me this chart and some pretty fabric, which I don't think will. Is that what it is, Abby? Going to the fair. It's so pretty. I need to. So tulips are my favorite flower. So I love this. And I do believe Sarah Shears. Sarah, are you stitching that? I feel like you are. And a couple needle binders. It's this stuff I've had for so long that I've forgotten. And some cute little scissors. Shh. Oh my God. If it's not a dog snoring, it's my chickens. This is not sewing. It's stuff I need to put on eBay. Oh, and I want a giveaway from Julicious. So I'm going to show you what she sent me. Because she sent me extra stuff because she's so sweet and really didn't have to do that. But she sent, I won this Hardanger sweetheart tree, and she sent the other piece of linen, so I can do that, and a beautiful card, which I'm not going to read, but it was wonderful. I can't wait to see her at the Flosstube retreat in Austin. The DMCs she sent, and some extra, she sent some extra threads, which are beautiful, and I think they're silks. I probably said the same thing when I opened it up the first time. Stitch Back Silk, the Pure Palette by Elements. That's pretty. And Dragonfly Lotus. So some pretty silks, and the beads to go with that, and the pearl to go with that. That's not exciting. And then she sent me some beautiful fabric. So this is Stitchy Box 28 count linen, fat quarter. Oh, and Lazy River. Nice, I love Lazy River. Oh my God, this is the best place for color. Oh, I feel like I need to re-record every video I've ever made and do it right in this spot. And then this is a piece of 32 count blue spruce. They will be used. Oh my gosh, Natasha. So, girl, you know she's coming to the Flosstube retreat. McKenna, if you are watching, my husband and I have bets on how long it takes for us to see your boobs. I'm just going to say that right out loud. I said it. McKenna. we don't have money on it or anything, but I was like, I know. At least I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Maybe not in the conference room, but it's going to happen. Oh, it's so funny. So that's it. That's all my stuff. I've got such a huge thing to take care of now. Oh goodness. So I'm so glad that you guys came and sat with me and let me show you all my stuff. This was super fun. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, you know, it's school time now. So yeah, you can flash my husband. He's totally a boom man. He's not coming though. So if I find text messages, there might be a problem. Just so you know. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, these girls, something's going down in October. So thank you for being with me. I'm gonna hop off now because my phone is legit about to die. I hope to record a little more regularly now. As soon as I can get this off, I have 5 quilts I need to long arm. So that's going to be happening. My stitching will probably just be at night. Bye, Natasha. Thanks for coming. So thank you again, everybody. Remember to watch, if you came on late, watch. Bye, Sharon. Thank you. Watch the beginning of the video if you did not see it. Oh gosh, if you didn't see it, go back because I am doing a pass the stash. I'm doing a pass the stash for my Promise Me by Lizzie Kate, which is gone now. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. I guess I can just say it again. You don't have to go back and watch if you don't want to. Passing the stash on this Lizzie Kate chart. I will send it anywhere you live. Pristine condition. I don't even think I opened it after I made my working copy. Leave a comment after I end this live video using the word promise. That's it. All right, guys. We'll check you later. Thanks for coming. Bye.